Later in July, things would get worse for Ogawa when pictures of her and a boy taken in April were leaked. Now listen, okay, I could go off on a whole thing about idols and dating and where things stand, but founder and former producer Tsuki-san had said in an interview that the company was and is aware of the girls dating, and they don't care what they do in their personal lives as long as it's not harmful or illegal. If they get caught, they were often punished to satisfy the fans, like putting them in the back of the group pictures or giving them less lines and screen time for the following release, but there was no attempt to restrict them otherwise. We could talk about how doing so is against international human rights laws, and companies who violate this are Black companies who are already doing all kinds of other illegal shit anyway. This isn't even the worst thing they're doing. And we could talk about how these are grown adult men over the age of 40 crying online about teenage girls that they probably shouldn't be allowed within 100 feet of, but I'll digress. In mid-August, the company gave a brief update that Ogawa would continue her hiatus a little longer as her condition hadn't improved. Fans were quick to speculate that this was a punishment for the dating situation, or at least an attempt to give it time to blow over before she would return to the group. Some wondered if she had been suffering from those anxiety problems over the last few months because she knew that these photos were going to be leaked. Like she was just dreading it and just waiting, like not knowing when that shoe was going to drop. On September 6th, it was announced that Ogawa had decided to graduate from Kobushi Factory and Hello Project without a ceremony after her condition failed to improve. This was the reason given anyway, but things quickly got kind of confusing when Ogawa started posting publicly to social media in what seemed to me at the time to be a bit of a mental health crisis. Starting in late November, Ogawa would post to Twitter that she had a boyfriend and that she loved him very much, and said that she'd like to freely post pictures of the two moving forward. This on its own is not necessarily scandalous per se, but it left fans wondering if the real reason that she left was because she wanted to pursue this relationship away from her idol limitations. Within a few days, she would be posting videos to Line Live of her and her boyfriend kissing, Ogawa adjusting her shirt to like reveal hickeys on her chest, and just like behaving like a cam girl, as a lot of fans would word it at the time. She would do a live, give her boyfriend time to like show up, and then she'd end the recording and then start it again like an hour later and like be adjusting her shirt to kind of reveal that she's no longer wearing the bra she adjusted and showed you earlier, like as if like, you know, within that hour it got removed. She was just doing usual stupid shit on the internet that 17-year-olds do when they're trying to get attention and rile people up